Hello, welcome to A VO's Journey. My name is Anthony, and this show is about helping the new and upcoming voiceover artists grow their business, sidestep all the crazy things that I seem to step on. It is August 29th, and today we are talking about the 90-91 rule. I really like this rule. It's from Robin Sharma, and I've come upon it recently, and I think it's a really cool thing for voiceover actors to use to focus their mind and efforts to grow their voiceover business. Listen, if you're new here, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, if you're a new and upcoming voiceover artist, you've got to check out A VO's Journey Elite Academy. This is the base of operations. It's what fuels all this wonderful stuff that we do and helps voice actors grow their voiceover business. So, check that out, and we're here to help you grow. So I'm really excited about that. So make sure that you check the link below. So let's get into this 90-91 rule. So the context here is that if you've watched this channel at all, I'm really big, even though it's difficult for me too, in focusing our efforts and our mind on singular things that are going to propel us to move faster or further, without overwhelming everything, right? Because the more we take on at one time, the more difficult it is to be successful in any endeavor, right? The more we focus our efforts on one major thing, one wildly important goal, something that we're trying to accomplish, the more we can focus our efforts on just that one thing, the faster we will get to that success. So this 90-91 rule goes like this. And this is how it says, so I'll just read it for you again. The 90-91 rule helps you create vast amounts of productivity. It's a simple rule. For the next 90 days, spend the first 90 minutes of your workday on the single most game-changing opportunity. Nothing else, zero distractions. And I think, if you we translate this into our voiceover business, right? For 90 days, spend 90 minutes. The first 90 minutes that you get into your booth and you get started doing one singular thing. If it was me, I would be doing every single day auditioning. 90 minutes every single day. You're just auditioning, all right? Not only is your goal to do 90 minutes of auditioning, but in that 90 minutes to get as many auditions as you can in that 90 minutes every single day. No matter what, no matter how much work you have, no matter how many other things are going on, no matter how crazy life is, 90 minutes every single day. And this is where the rubber meets the road. We don't often talk about all of the different types of distractions and which distractions warrant you not doing these 90 minutes. That's something too, I think, is important. I work with a lot of voice actors right through A VO's Journey Elite Academy and privately, because I'm also a one-on-one mentor coach as well with a lot of voice actors. And this is one of the things, and it's interesting now that I'm talking to you guys about it, we don't really actually break down, what is the exception to the rule when it comes to no matter what. Do you know what I mean? Like, is it, well, if you've got to pick up the kids, if you are sick, if someone else is sick, you've got to take someone to the doctor, you've got to do this, you got to do that. We always feel like there's an exception to the rule and that we were just too busy and we were just this and we were just that. I really believe that our abilities to navigate those moments where we can't do it and find a way to do it makes all the difference in the world. Now, of course, there's going to be some moments that you cannot get around, okay? But in general, what I find is that the people who figure out a way, and I'm not saying we skirt those responsibilities, not at all. What I'm saying is to find a way at some point to get that 90 minutes done a day. You know what I mean? That's the key. And ask yourself this too. In the last 90 days, have you spent 90 minutes each one of those days, like the first thing that you did, or 90 minutes every single day auditioning? Because we just kind of moved into an auditioning here thing, but really, or whatever specific thing, or calling someone, or emailing potential clients, right? That's what I'm trying to point out. And getting that done, being consistent with it is one, and doing it every single day is key, no matter what happens. No matter what happens. Some of the hardest, I'm going to open up just a little bit with you real quick. Some of the hardest times when I was building my business too, early on, was getting in the booth, recording, marketing myself, trying to be excited to do voiceover when I had some emotional things happen, right? Maybe I had an argument with a family member or my spouse, or I had a tough day at work and there was some people were putting me down over here, or something didn't go my way over there, or I couldn't pay a bill or something. There was always something that comes up in our life. I'm hurt, I'm sick, there's always something too emotionally. We talk about the physical things that happen out of our control, but we don't talk a lot about the emotional toll. I mean, we are performers. In order to do this, we have to act, we have to perform, we have to pretend, and we have to pretend a lot. And pretending takes a lot of also emotional stability. And it's funny because people often think of actors as not stable, and many of them struggle with it because of the amount of pretending that we do. Even with a commercial, it's still a very emotional type of business. We have to constantly look inward at our emotions, how we express emotion, how we express ideas, and we are constantly bringing that out. And it's challenging to maintain an even keel when we are constantly going back and forth with our emotions, because we're trying to share, because we all are emotional beings. So that is a challenge that we all run into, and being able to switch from one emotion to another emotion quickly is very challenging. I mean, like in clinical terms, sometimes people call that being manic, right? Or being, schizophrenic even. But hey, that's what we do for our job. When a lot of that is fun. I mean, that's why I love what we do, because we get to do so many different things and, go from one extreme to another extreme. It makes life interesting. But where the challenge really comes into us is where we're feeling, like, for example, really down. And we have to somehow find a way to go and be happy and, sell this product, or, be this happy little basketball in this children's story. And we're feeling miserable. Those are the really hard times. And what happens a lot then is that we just do not continue that consistency, because we're like, I just can't do it today. I just can't. All right. But what I'm here to tell you, and then I'll close it out, is that at those moments, those are the moments more than any other that you have to push through and find a way. You have to push through and find a way, because those are the moments that define how you are going to chart your way to success. Those are the moments. Because if you can't find a way to do that, no one will. No one will for you. You are the only one who can do it. And again, it's funny because if you think about it, as always, our biggest challenge is ourselves. And I think this 90-91 rule gives you a overall framework to set yourself up with, all right, to say, look, I got a calendar, all right, I've got a plan, I'm going to do this for this and this. That's it. I'm going to spend 90 days, 90 minutes of that first part of every time I step into my booth, all right, and I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to audition, or I'm going to send emails to potential clients, I'm going to call people, right? You're doing one really important thing, all distractions put aside. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video today. Try this 90-91 rule by Robin Sharma. I think it's pretty cool. Have a good one. Make sure, again, you check out a VO's Journey Elite Academy. Now's the time to join. We're offering 50% off the first month. It'd be great to have you. Talk to you soon. Take it easy. Bye, everybody. Have a good Labor Day. Bye-bye.